Hello friends, in this short video, I would like to talk various aspects of money and investments. Then I will talk about general ideas and insights on productivity and happiness. First part, I would like to talk about the money and investments. FIIs are selling. This is a cause for concern in India. That's one thing. Second thing is markets are very volatile, uncertain times, and it's a kind of a recession. But I don't think the recession will continue. But there are skeptics who talk about recession. But overall, I am very much optimistic about the economy, despite Iran war and Trump tariff and various other aspects. But overall, Indian economy is good and the global economy is good. I don't think there is any recession, but some people are pessimistic about recession. And Warren Buffett sits on with lot of cash. That means he's planning for something big thing. That means markets are under correction, so we should be prepared. And apart from that, we have there are layoffs and artificial intelligence is changing everything, and people are losing jobs. And we have to prepare for next course of action. And there are some people who think that AI is a bubble, but it's a reality. But there may be a bubble to some extent, but not to a greater extent. But we have to be mentally prepared for job losses, and we have to reinvent with the changing terms and technologies. So these are the aspects I am talking. The first aspect. The second aspect is that volatility is something which happens in stock market in life. So we must be prepared for volatility. And secondly, in stock market, you must know how to leverage volatility, and you must know how play. You have to play the game carefully. At the same time, you have to be very much careful about the market. You have to take risk in life, and not to take a risk is also a risk. So you have to take risk, but you have to take calculated risk and cautious risk, so that you can make decent returns. Apart from that, be rational, be ethical, and don't get emotional, don't get carried away by head mentality. Because especially Indian market, retail investors have lost money due to the head mentality. The recent past, a lot of people purchased gold and silver. Now it has settled down. There was talk of crypto. Now that settled down. The markets were all-time high. Then now they are settling down. So the correction is accepted. Uh, Correction takes place. So we expect a correction. So be prepared for correction. And these are all the things. And the third aspect is that you must know how to manage your time. And time is the most precious thing. And you have to work in teams, and you need to you have to write everything in a diary, and you have to take the things forward. You have to execute the things. People have lots of ideas, but they don't execute. And there is a lot of crappy content. So avoid crappy content, and focus on quality content, and curate content in such a way that you can add value and impact. So these are all basic ideas on money, investments, and life leadership. Apart from that, when we talk about money, small cap, large cap, and mid cap. Large caps usually they get decent returns and safe bet. Mid caps are can give more returns, but again are subject to market risk. Then again, small caps are more volatile, but if you are smart and brilliant, if you research a lot, you can make more money. Then again, micro caps are much more challenging. If you take 10 micro caps, if 9 fails, even if one micro cap is successful, if it gives 100x, then it overtakes everything. So, but for that you need to connect with the top management. You have to do research, and you have to connect with the stakeholders. Then you have to monitor the things. So when you do so, you will be able to make decent money. So it all depends upon your risk appetite. And then again, there is a people are talking about index funds are very safe bet. Then again, ETF is gradually picking up, which is especially this ETF means exchange traded funds, means they are traded at that particular point of time, whereas these mutual funds are calculated based on NAV at the end of the day, whereas ETF is particularly traded at that particular point of time. They have low expense ratio. So you have to be very much careful. You have to do a lot of research so that you can make decent returns in the stock market. Then again, you can go for lump sum if you have money, and then again, if you go for lump sum in a staggered manner, so you can get more returns than what you get from lump sum. And you can go for SIP, but my research shows that lump sum gives more returns than this SIP. SIP is good for the people who are 9 to 5, and who can invest, and they can leave it. Once in a while they can track, then take feedback. Then again, they have to reshuffle their portfolio. Don't churn the portfolio excessively, because it involves transaction costs. So these are all my ideas and insights. So let me share with you my challenge, that I had a stroke, and sometimes I'm stammering due to the stroke for the last 5 years. Thank you for empathizing. I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.